He was Columbo, the beloved, bumbling detective with a wrinkled raincoat, a beat-up Peugeot, and a catchphrase that lived in viewers' heads. Just one more thing. Peter Falk's portrayal of the disheveled but razor-sharp Lieutenant Columbo made him a household name around the world. The charm of the show lay not just in its inverted mystery format, where the audience saw the crime from the start, but in how Columbo would gently, persistently unravel even the most cunning of killers. Yet behind the twinkle in Peter Falk's eye and the ever-curious tone of his voice, the actor himself carried shadows not many saw. Peter Falk's life was marked by personal pain and private battles long before he ever stepped in front of a camera. At the age of 3, he lost his right eye to retinoblastoma, a rare form of eye cancer. For the rest of his life, he wore a glass eye, a fact many fans of Columbo never even noticed. Thanks to his commanding presence and natural charisma, but behind the scenes, that early trauma left him with a deep-seated insecurity. He often felt like an outsider, trying to compensate with humor, charm, and sometimes difficult behavior on set. His success didn't come easily. Falk was rejected from several acting programs and faced constant discouragement in Hollywood because of his artificial eye and unconventional looks, but his tenacity was unmatched. He eventually broke through, earning 2 Academy Award nominations and becoming one of television's most iconic figures. Still, even as fame embraced him, Falk's personal life often simmered with tension. His relationships were rocky. His first marriage ended in divorce, and those close to him described him as mercurial affectionate one moment, distant the next. In his later years, Peter Falk's life took a heartbreaking turn. He began to suffer from Alzheimer's disease and advanced dementia. The public image of the sharp-witted detective who never forgot a detail stood in stark contrast to the man who could no longer remember the roles that made him a legend. In a particularly painful twist, his second wife and adopted daughters found themselves in bitter legal disputes over his care, and Falk's once private struggles became tabloid fodder. The darker truths about Peter Falk don't erase the joy he brought millions, but they do remind us that fame often hides fragility. He wasn't just Columbo, he was a complex man who battled the weight of loss, illness, and emotional instability. His greatest performance may not have been on screen, but in how well he concealed his pain from the world. Behind the raincoat and the rumpled hair was a man who had known fear, loneliness, and decline, yet still gave his audience the gift of laughter, suspense, and heart.